It's a MeatEater podcast.
Welcome to MeatEater Trivia, the only game show where conservation always wins. I'm your host, Spencer Neuharth, and today we're joined by Janis, Cal, Randall, Brody, Maggie, Cory, and Nate.
Thanks for having me, Spencer.
Thanks for coming, Cal. I didn't know if you'd be here or not. My guess was
2 in a row.
89% chance you wouldn't be here. Whoa. I don't want to say 90. 89% chance you wouldn't be here. So I was surprised.
At least I don't. I'm not one of those people who's like, well, who else is going to be there? I just tell you no.
Who says that?
I assume there's people who say that. There's always those types of people.
Now, this is a 10-round quiz show with questions from MeatEater's 4 verticals, which are hunting, fishing, conservation, and cooking. And there is a prize. MeatEater will donate $500 to the conservation organization of the winner's choosing. For the stat of the week this week, we're looking at the performance of our MeatEater kids. So far, they've raised over $2,200 for conservation organizations that make the outdoors better for the next generation. MeatEater Kids Season 3 is available right now on the MeatEater Kids podcast feed.
Is banter a part of this show or not really?
The
one we're recording right now?
Right now.
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
But we were just starting to get into some fun banter there off the top. I had some stuff to add, but then you just cut him off and had to keep going.
Well, so I wanted to ask Maggie if the $2,200 is like something tangible for these kids, or is it like $1 billion gajillion dollars?
Do you think I know about kids?
Well, aren't you just?
I got
you just
dogs,
recorded
Cal.
twice with the kids. That's why I'm asking.
Not with the
Maggie
kids.
does Guess That Critter. When we got done recording last time trivia with the kids, they were outside the studio. Twice they asked me how much money they made today. And I just had to make up a number on the spot because I didn't know what the exact was. But then they ran away yelling that number to someone else. So they were very excited. If it's a big number close to what the cap is that week, there'll be fist pumps, a high five.
Nice.
So they're into it. They're into it. That $2,200, it means something.
Do any of these kids like do anything for money though? Like I want to know. Like
no,
Brody's kids won't even come play unless we pay them.
Nice.
They made that declaration.
They're on the clock.
So the Hendersons are done with MeatEater trivia. We've got a new crop of children though, and we found a star
bunch of suckers
in Marshall Calkins.
Oh
who
my goodness!
We've now decided should have his own podcast.
Yeah,
at some
He'll figure it out soon. He'll be on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he better get paid for this moving forward.
What would Marshall's podcast be about?
Whatever's in front of him.
I was going to say, the flavor of the week is basketball at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, big basketball stuff.
And then the week before that is Pokemon. The week before that is dinosaurs.
Fly fishing.
Yep. Great. This would be a good show. I'll listen.
Yeah, be random. Random thoughts from Marshall.
Marshall is a star, though. Very excited. And he's our youngest player, I think. And so we got a lot of Marshall in the future coming up. You're going to be served a lot of Marshall on MeatEater Kids.
As long as he doesn't burn the house down.
Is that a threat?
Potentially. He doesn't know how to flick a lighter yet, but he's not too far away.
Hey, maybe someone will teach him. What does Mabel get excited? Can you answer that for Cal about the conservation donation? Does that mean anything to her?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
If you told her like it was $100,000, that would probably get her excited, like a real chunk of money. But $500 or whatever it is that you do for them kids, it's not getting her fired up.
Kids just don't have the same concept of money that we had.
That's what I'm getting.
You
at.
had a good concept of money.
Oh, I didn't have a concept of money at that age. Are you kidding me? At 11?
Well, no, but like a buck was. If you had a buck in your pocket, you could do something.
That's
with
2 hot dogs.
Now, like my kids don't even get excited when they got a 20 in their pocket.
Oh wow.
$1.50 corn dog down at Conoco. Be all over that.
All right, here's our infrequently asked questions segment. If you have a trivia-related question for our crew, send it to trivia@themeateater.com with the subject line IFAQ. Colin Vollmer says, is it Spencer, Phil, or Corinne that reads the questions we send? That's all me. These get addressed to a number of people, though. I'm probably 80% of the folks that they get addressed to. Phil is probably like 15%, and then the other 5% is just a mix of people think they're writing to an intern, or they'll say Seth a lot since we're the S names on the crew. But if you send an email, I'm the one receiving that, unless we have a guest host that week. Then it's Janis or Randall who are messing around in the inbox.
Mm-hmm. It's always fun. You never know what you'll find.
Phil, do you want access to the inbox? Do you want to see what people are saying?
I'm curious. I do get enough of unhinged Instagram DMs that, I think I'm okay. I don't need to get in the inbox.
I need to stop doing that.
Bill will not read those. All right, no housekeeping this week, so we can get right to the trivia. The Shelby Index for today is a 4.5, so our winner should get 9 correct answers. And with that, we're on to the game of trivia. Play the drop, Phil.
Come on, 5.
Look, I need to know what I stand to win.
Everything.
How's that?
You stand to win everything.
Game on, suckers!
Spencer, before you get started, if you can issue half of a point
Yep.
to your lovely wife,
Mm-hmm.
why can't you issue half of a point to us?
Just gives the index more diversity. Now we can have 3.5s and 4.5s.
You're either right or wrong, buddy.
You asked that like he has a say in the matter, dude.
Yeah. She will reward herself half points, and I'm not interested in arguing.
Well, if we didn't do that, it would always be an even number, and that's just boring.
That's what I'm saying. If you're playing along
What
at
if
home,
you could win the biggest trivia game of your life by half a point?
give
Randall?
yourself half points at home. You will not get them if
That
you're in
is
this.
enticing.
Will you tell us which question it was that she got?
Well, there's only
a
one
point
question she could get a half a point on, and that is question 10 today.
So we're on question 1.
Question 1, the topic is conservation, and as always, this will be multiple choice. Which of these pairings have the most combined public land? Is it Nevada and Utah, California and Arizona, Alaska and Indiana, or Idaho and Colorado?
Is this by acreage?
This is by acreage. Which of these pairings have the most combined public land? This would be a good question to see. So maybe you should go over to the MeatEater Podcast YouTube channel and you can watch trivia, or turn on the Outdoor channel. I think it's 6 p.m. on Saturday night, 6 p.m. Central. Which of these pairings have the most combined public land? Nevada and Utah, California and Arizona, Alaska and Indiana, or Idaho and Colorado?
Yanni, you were pretty quick.
I know, but I'm going to change it. Bud.
Quick to answer, but he's having second thoughts.
It's tricky.
That's a great
It's a
question.
good question, yeah.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Nevada and Utah, California and Arizona, Alaska and Indiana, or Idaho and Colorado. Which of those pairings have the most combined public land? Is everybody ready? Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Nate saying Alaska, Indiana. Cory, same answer. Janis, same answer. Randall, same answer. Maggie says Nevada and Utah. Cal says Nevada and Utah. Brody says Alaska, Indiana. The correct answer is Alaska and Indiana.
I thought it was a trick.
I think we had 5
No,
of our
it's
players
just hard.
get that right.
Hard to imagine. but
Alaska
it's the truth.
alone has 325 million acres of public land. If you combine all the other states from the question, you have 240 million acres of public land, which is 85 million less than Alaska alone. Alaska's public lands are equal to the size of 2 Texases. That's how much public land
I believe it's
is in
Texas.
Alaska.
That's impressive.
A lot of public
All
land
the
up
other
there.
states.
All 7 other states from that list
And how much
are
public
still
land
85 million acres
does
short.
Indiana have?
Less than a million, I think. It's
Oh, yeah.
nothing compared to the other states on this list. Question 2, the topic is cooking. This next great question is via Domingo Escamilla. Caul fat, lace fat, and lard are synonyms for this 4-letter word that's used to make pastries, puddings, and bird feeder cakes. Nate and Randall have their answers. The topic is cooking. Caul fat, lace fat, and lard are synonyms for this 4-letter word that's used to make pastries, puddings, and bird feeder cakes.
I think we should go back to Indiana and just say they don't have nothing. They've got the Hoosier National Forest. I believe Great Sand Dunes is in Indiana.
That's right. I think
So
that's,
they have some treasures.
compared to the other
Yeah.
7 states from that question, not very much, but
Nothing to
compared
sneeze
probably
at.
the other states in the Midwest,
Yeah.
it's a decent amount.
Reggie Miller.
Yeah, they have that too.
Tyrese Halliburton, Caitlin Clark.
Caul fat, lace fat, and lard are synonyms for this other 4-letter word that's used to make pastries, puddings, and bird feeder cakes. Brody, do you have this one right?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you
Janis?
jumped on the WNBA bandwagon?
No.
You, Spencer?
No. The amount of time
The
I can
girls
dedicate
don't play
to
above
sports,
the rim, so why watch them?
no,
huh?
the amount of time I can dedicate to sports is all filled up right now. The Nuggets command all my attention.
I watch Caitlin Clark highlights.
Me too.
Mostly hard fouls on X, Twitter. But yeah, I don't really follow it.
Giannis looks confident. Nate,
Are they
very
Bill
quick to
Lambier,
answer.
like Dennis Rodman hard fouls?
No, not even close. Dude, this whole hard foul thing is. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay,
All right.
Cal, I think
She's
we're
just
waiting
good.
on you.
Well, I don't
If
think
I
I
was
got
playing
it.
her, I'd treat her the same way.
Is everybody ready?
I wouldn't let her shoot.
Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Nate, and Cory, and Janis, and Randall, and Maggie, and Brody saying suet. Cal without an answer. The correct answer is suet. That's S-U-E-T.
What is that you
Well-
wrote down there, Cal?
Chislick.
The only reason I got that right is because of the,
Is that a
the
word?
bird feeder
No,
thing.
that's not a word.
I've never heard anyone say, "I'm gonna put some suet in these pastries."
Well,
Me
that's
either.
I'll
Me
tell you
neither.
why.
Yeah.
Suet is the hard white fat on the kidneys and loins of cattle, sheep, and deer. It's a common ingredient in British recipes, providing moisture, texture, and a rich taste to dishes. For a non-kitchen use, check out our article from the MeatEater.com called "How to Make Birdseed Suet with Deer Fat." So, common in British cooking, not so common in North America.
I would say that's the least favored fat on wild game for doing anything with. The interior fat is like the not good.
The
bird
lace
feeder
fat's
cakes, though.
cool, though.
The woodpeckers. That's the only thing they'll eat out of my bird feeder, or the suet cakes. Question 3. The topic is wildlife. These artists are responsible for faking the sounds of animals walking, swimming, and chewing in nature documentaries. And the room is stumped. The topic is wildlife. These artists are responsible for faking the sounds of animals walking, swimming, and chewing in nature documentaries.
This is a job title.
It's a type of artist.
It's a
That's
word.
right.
It's a word.
Phil, you would have gotten this one right. I'm almost certain of it.
I was a sort of part-time one of these
Yeah, that's
in
what I
my
was-
previous life.
I was looking at you
Keep
for a
going.
hint.
Yeah, if you watch seasons 3 through 6 of Mountain Men, you can hear my footsteps, my heavy breathing,
Wow.
the cheap steak I brought from Safeway to mimic a skinning.
Okay, Phil was this type of artist. These artists are responsible for faking the sounds of animals walking, swimming, and chewing in nature documentaries. What other sounds did you have to fake, Phil? Walking, skinning.
There were a lot of like rafting sequences, and so we'd bring like some rubber out to the creek and like rub it up against some wet boulders and stuff. And
Okay.
get some
And like if you bumped into, let's just say, a super famous artist,
Mm-hmm.
you would go back in time and you're like, oh, Claude Monet. Would you then be like, I'm also an artist? Or would you be like, you're an artist?
Yeah, this person, they are a type of artist.
You should watch after you watch videos of these people doing their thing online. It looks like art.
Yeah, it's more
crazy.
satisfying
I've seen the
go with that.
than
Disney
the actual
people
end product.
Take that
do
one.
it. When I was a
Brody, did you
kid.
get it? I think you'd know if you got it.
Do you have it, Randall?
No, I know what it is.
Okay.
The word's escaping me.
Our room looks.
If I saw
stuffed.
it, I'd know it.
These artists are responsible for faking the sounds of animals walking, swimming, and chewing in nature documentaries. Is everybody ready?
God, I think I'm ready to leave the room.
Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Nate saying sound design. Cory, ASMR. Janis, sound design. Randall without an answer. Maggie says ASMR. Cal, sound engineer. Brody, sound effects. Nobody got it. The correct answer is Foley artist.
That's right.
Foley.
Damn
A Foley artist. The audio you're served in nature documentaries is rarely true to life. This is where Foley artists come in. Their job is to pound coconut shells on cobblestone to make it sound like a galloping horse, or run their fingers across a moving fan to make it sound like a flying dragonfly. According to Glassdoor, the average salary for a Foley artist is $72,000.
I recently worked with a videographer who had come off of a pretty long career filming nature documentaries, and he felt the same way about the visuals that you also see in nature documentaries that is very much not nature.
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
why he left.
there's
the
an easy
business.
tell if you're watching some nature documentaries where it's showing like one animal hunt another animal. If they never actually interact, if you don't see them in the same frame, those were shot days or months apart. You'll see like an osprey that's hunting some little rodent, but you know that was not like the sequence that they actually filmed at that moment.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he was speaking more of in general terms, as in, there's the life of X animal.
Sure.
They're only going to show you the 10% that's real fuzzy and cute.
Do you think it's more excusable when they screw up in a movie and show stuff or have the wrong sound?
More excusable?
Well, like, is it more sinful in a nature documentary to get things wrong?
No, I don't think they're getting them wrong. They are purposefully only showing you the cute and fuzzy.
Well, yeah. But like I'm saying, like me and my kids just watch Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Yeah.
And there's a scene where, and they're somewhere like in Asia. And dudes fall into a river and alligators eat them. And there's no alligators in that part of the world.
Yeah. It's different. I think that they should do a better job at that. But, for Indiana Jones, it's kind of all
For a
made
superhero,
up.
I mean, his name is
archaeologist.
Indiana Jones. Jeez.
All right, question
It was
4.
named after the dog.
After the dog.
Question 4. I'm going to ask our players not to cheat. You may have an opportunity to cheat on this question, but everyone in here has agreed they are going
Does
to
that mean we
resist
shouldn't look around the
that
room?
urge.
That's not the quote. The quote's, we named the dog Indiana. Right? Yeah.
All right, question 4. The topic is gear. This next great question is via Nelson Luttrell. What 3 letters indicate a zipper was made by Yoshida Company Limited, the world's largest producer of chain lock fasteners?
Oh, yeah, dude. You better. Right up my alley. Big zipper guy.
I don't see any zippers on our players. I have a zipper here.
Well, mean,
I already
if you
wrote
wanna-
my answer down.
Okay, Brody is going to his jeans
need
for
my-
confirmation. He's putting on his
got
glasses.
Multiple zippers.
What 3 letters indicate a
nothing
zipper
on there.
was made by Yoshida Company Limited, the world's largest producer of chain lock fasteners? Brody's zipper apparently did not come from them.
No, it's right.
Okay, so we have Nate looking at his zipper. Nate, does that have...
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Okay, Cory, does your answer agree with Nate's zipper?
It's the same 3 letters.
What do you got, Randall?
I got it wrong.
Our players have checked their
Mine says
clothing.
GAP because it's from the Gap.
Is everybody ready?
Yep.
Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Nate and Cory and Janis saying YKK. Randall says XYZ.
Randall.
Maggie,
Me too.
XYZ. Cal and
What
Brody
happened to our
say
brains?
YKK.
You know how when like you're sitting around glassing and stuff's just not happening, and you're like, you just like always end up looking at your zipper and seeing that YKK.
The correct answer is YKK. Yoshida Company Limited makes 7 billion zippers each year, which is about half of the total global production. YKK are the initials of the Japanese company's name that I can't pronounce. These zippers are used on tons of outdoor gear, including sleeping bags, backpacks, tents, soft coolers, and first light gear.
It's like, isn't it like a marketing thing to put down like YKK zippers? Like,
I searched my inbox. I found multiple emails from First Light that were advertising that something new was made with a YKK zipper. So it seems to be something that people care about. Question 5. The topic is fishing. This 6-letter word is defined as, quote, to clean out the bed of a harbor or river by scooping out mud, weeds, and rubbish? This 6-letter word is defined as to clean out the bed of a harbor or river by scooping out mud, weeds, and rubbish. We have
Not gonna find that on
a
the
lot
zipper.
of confident players in here, but not Brody.
I saw a great video of someone doing this just the other day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with a little specialized craft that had a bucket like on an excavator. It's very cool.
This is question 5. We'll get a scoreboard update from Phil the engineer after this.
We go find a lot of shark's teeth at a place where they constantly do this and then kick it all over to this island, and you can sit there and
I'd like that.
find them by the handfuls.
cool.
And they're not like fossilized shark teeth. They're like from a shark that was just swimming around yesterday.
No. Fossilized.
Oh, they're
black.
fossilized.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I'll give you a waypoint.
Find any biggies?
Oh, my
Every
God.
now and then you get one that might be the size of a quarter.
Oh.
But most of them are like pinky
You know,
fingernail.
I grew up next to a beach with one of those, and the people who'd find the biggest, they just walk back, old guys, walking back and forth and letting the water push it up. And I'd sit there looking at one piece of sand for like hours, find 2 or 3, and some dude would come by with a Coke can full of them.
Wow.
Just walking back and forth.
See, my technique is I actually go back to the bank and then I just sit there. And I don't have to walk. I can just sit there and just let it crumble and crumble and watch the little crumble pieces fall.
Again, question
Oh
5.
my God,
The topic
this is
is
making me
fishing.
mad.
This 6-letter word is defined as to clean out the bed of a harbor or river by scooping out mud, weeds, and rubbish.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Brody, do you give up?
Yeah.
Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Nate saying dredge. Cory says raking. Janis and Randall. And Maggie and Cal say dredge. Brody without an answer. The correct answer is dredge. Dredging can be harmful or helpful to a waterway. Often it's done to widen and deepen channels for large ship navigation, but there's also environmental dredging, which is sometimes necessary around cities. During this process, the goal is to remove sediment that gets polluted by sewers, spills, and municipal discharge. All right, we're halfway through the game of trivia. Phil, give us a scoreboard update.
At halftime, we have Maggie and Cal tied with 2 points apiece. Coming up after that are
nothing to laugh at,
Brody,
Maggie.
Cory, and Randall with 3. And tied up in first are Nate and Janis.
Nate, though.
4 points apiece. The scoreboard's very symmetrical. It's making me happy.
That's a nice look.
It's a nice
Like where
pattern.
this is going. Question 6. The topic is hunting. This next great question is via Cory Hockett. This swath of BLM land north of the Grand Canyon has been referred to as America's Tibet by the Public Lands Foundation. This swath of BLM land north of the Grand Canyon has been referred to as, quote, America's Tibet by the Public Lands Foundation. This is question 6. The topic is hunting. Yanni, very quick to answer. Randall and Nate now joining him. Brody, do you have this one right?
I hope so.
This swath of BLM land north of the Grand Canyon has been referred to as America's Tibet by the Public Lands Foundation.
But I've never heard it called that, so I don't know.
I haven't either. But yeah, it's the only thing I know. Only name I know of any kind of land in that area.
This could tighten things up. Well, Janis in the lead. Nate, do you have this one right?
No.
Okay.
No.
Again, the topic is hunting. This swath of BLM land north of the Grand Canyon has been referred to as America's Tibet by the Public Lands Foundation.
Are you going to talk about the peoples that inhabit this place in your flavor text?
We could. We could. Yeah, Cory, how we doing?
Not great. About as
Yeah.
good as Cal.
Keep talking
Okay.
about those people if you want.
No, in the flavor text, Nate.
Think you run out of time, Cory.
Does that have anything to do with the answer, you think?
Not really.
It's it, right?
Randall, how's life in the world of history?
Hey, thank you.
It's fine.
You don't sound too excited, man.
Well,
It doesn't change.
Because he's in third place right now.
yeah.
I'm trying to take his mind off of it.
Okay.
America's Tibet.
We're recording the next MeatEater's American History audiobook a week from yesterday.
Okay.
So I'm glad that you've put my mind back on that. This was a moment of
Looking forward to
this
this.
was a moment of relief when I could just
I thought it was 2 weeks from now that's happening.
Well, we have a half day
Okay.
over 2 weeks.
They're holding the studio hostage for 2 weeks, basically. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Nate saying Great Mesa, Cory, Moab, Janis, Arizona Strip, Randall, Kebab, Kebab, Maggie, Moab, Cal Canyonlands, Brody, Arizona Strip. The correct answer is the Arizona Strip. Brody and Janis got that one right.
Oh, did you say America's Tibet?
The Arizona Strip is about the size of Massachusetts. The remoteness and ruggedness of this region is said to look like the Tibetan plateau of the Himalayan mountains, thus the America's Tibet nickname. 13A and 13B are the hunting units, which are famous for trophy elk, mule deer, bighorn sheep, and antelope. There are 8,000 people who live in that area that's the size of Massachusetts.
And
Is that what you were looking to talk about?
Well, I think they're like extreme Mormons.
Oh, well, it's not that far from St. George, Utah, which is sort of the.
I think it's like there's a lot of fundamentalists that inhabit that.
It's a good place to get away from folks. If that's your
And we're
thing.
sure that the Arizona Strip does not include the Kaibab.
The BLM land is referred to as America's Tibet, or the Arizona Strip. We're not going to give that to you.
The Kaibab is right in there.
We don't even want to look it up.
Isn't that just like directly off of the Grand Canyon?
Kaibab Plateau.
The Kaibab Plateau.
Yeah, that's where
like
all
the
the
Tibetan
bison live.
Plateau.
Most spots are like
But we're referring to all the BLM land. That's the size of Massachusetts there, which
Jay
goes all the
drew
way
the
to the Utah border.
strip
I think
tag.
you're dismissing this.
I would
Quite
like people
rashly.
to write in if you live near this area or frequent it and have ever heard anybody say, "Oh, welcome to America's Tibet,"
Now, I
or
didn't-
something like
I didn't
that.
say
I've
it's
never heard
commonly called that. I said it was referred to as America's Tibet by the Public Lands
is that
Foundation.
the stuff that's on fire right now?
I don't know.
I don't know. Look up Kaibab fires.
Question: has anyone hunted there?
Nope.
Did
I knew
Phil
I
sound
was
there
in
once?
trouble. I knew I was in trouble when Spencer read my answer as kebab.
Question 7. The topic is cooking. According to Taste of Home, the 3 parts of a turkey wing are the drumette, wingtip, and blank.
Oh, get out of here.
According to Taste of Home, the 3 parts of a turkey wing are the drumette, wingtip, and blank.
Drumette.
Our players don't look like they're feeling good about this one. Nate and Janis now have an answer. Cory has joined them. According to Taste of Home, the 3 parts of a turkey wing are the drumette, wingtip, and blank.
Do you know it, Janis? You wrote down pretty good.
I had a word come into my mind. It just popped in there. I had to go with it.
Okay. Cal, do you know this one?
I think I do, but I'm not digging hard for it, so I just wrote down something.
Is everybody ready? Go ahead
Fighting for last
and
place,
reveal your
Cal.
answers. We have Nate saying flat. Cory says feathers.
Think about it.
Janis, flat. Randall, wing. Maggie, flat.
Wings and
Cal,
drummies.
Thiet, Brody,
Say it with confidence, Spencer.
flat.
Jesus.
The correct answer is the flat or wingette.
Feathers.
So we had about half of our readers say
Kinda
flat.
close there, Cal.
And got that one right. It is the drumette, wingtip, and flat or wingette.
Now, Randall, you're a big hot dog eater. I think if you're a big chicken wing eater, you would have gotten
I
that.
just call them the drums and the wings.
No, they're
You
the
don't call 'em
drumettes.
flats?
and
I
the
call them
flats.
drummies. I call them drummies and wings.
The flats are the best wings.
You say
Drumettes,
drummies?
Drummies.
Oh.
Yeah.
drumettes have a single bone and are meatier, while flats have 2 bones with crispier skin. When it comes to chicken wings, 2014 polling shows that 45% of Americans prefer drumettes, 29% prefer flats, and 26% like both equally.
That's
What is this
wild.
room like?
Flats.
I'm a
are the
29%
best.
winner.
Flats.
I'm an either or, man.
I like them both.
Different technique for both. Like, you enjoy them differently.
It's convenient that I'm a drums person and my wife is a flats person, so we can just split our order. It works out really
I like
well.
to just take the flat and pull it straight through my teeth.
Yeah, I'd like to
just
see that.
strip the outside edges off and then bust it open.
See, I
Get
like
at
to
the good
push
stuff.
it down and turn it into a drum.
Blue cheese or ranch?
And then dip.
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
Yeah.
Ranch. I grew up in ranch country. Yeah. So 45% of Americans drumettes, 29% flats, 26% both equally.
We were out to lunch the other day with a bunch of your countrymen. And I didn't say anything at the time, but it was quite hilarious.
A lot of ranch on that table.
There's just a lot of sides of ranch. Didn't really matter what was being ordered. It was,
Is that the same lunch I was at?
yeah,
Oh.
it was just more comforting to have it there. Maybe I don't know.
Emotional support ranch.
Exactly.
Question 8,
They
the
eat
topic
with one fingertip in it.
is conservation.
Well, in case if it's really dry and they start choking and they just do a shooter.
Question 8, the topic is conservation. This next great question is via Sam Blumenfeld. This 7-letter word is defined as, quote, a plant or animal that's native and restricted to a certain place. This 7-letter word is defined as a plant or animal that's native and restricted to a certain place. This is question 8. We'll get a scoreboard update from Phil the engineer after this. Okay. Doesn't sound like it based on that side.
My old lady's gonna have my ass if I don't get this one right.
So Randall, you're a flats guy.
Well, I do. I like them both. I like
okay.
them both. I mean, there's nothing better than just like a monstrously large drummy.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to say at the restaurant? Drums?
Drumette.
No, not drumette.
Say
Drumstick.
drum.
Drummy.
Yeah, I mean, no, drummy's just very off-putting to me.
Drumette.
It's like
A drummy
it's
feels like it's
you're
from
trying to be
KFC.
hip somehow. That's weird.
No,
weird.
I just like if
Let's
you're
go
sitting.
get some drummies.
Hey, bro, hit me with some drummies.
So if you're sitting there and you've got a pile of wings on the table, you go, "Do you mind if I have the last drumette?"
Yeah.
No, you say
I said
drumstick.
flats and
you
flats and
don't
Say
call it
drums.
chicken
drumstick.
wing.
Keep it to one syllable.
Drummy.
Flats and drums.
Oh,
Can we agree boneless wings are just nuggets?
gross.
Trash.
Real thing.
Yeah.
Does everyone have
Breaded
an
wings
answer?
also should be
No.
illegal.
Yeah, did you guys see that recently on what's the show called? Hot Ones?
Yeah, you
Oh yeah,
love
that's
that
the show. But
Well, recently they have some new episodes have popped up in my YouTube feed, and there's been some real good ones. Bill Murray, was not phased.
Stone cold.
But anyways, they're not eating chicken wings anymore. They're eating this it's like a lump of something.
They
which-
let the guests pick whatever they want to eat. So sometimes it'll be like tofu wings or turkey or whatever. Yeah.
That's what it was then.
Is everybody ready? Go ahead and
Yes.
reveal your answers. We have Nate saying endemic. Corey without an answer. Giannis
Stuck on chicken wings.
and
That was all I
Randall
could
say
think about.
endemic.
No clue.
Maggie without an answer. Cal and Brody say endemic. They got it.
My brain was just not
The correct
firing.
answer is endemic. ENDEMIC.
She used to be the web site editor.
Job lost with that one trivia
Now she's
question.
the voice of Guess That Critter. Endemic animals are those that are only found in a specific region and nowhere else in the world. Some examples of animals that are endemic to the United States include the alligator snapping turtle, lesser prairie chicken, red wolf, water moccasin, and Thule elk. All right, Phil, let's get a scoreboard update with 2 questions left.
Oh my god.
Ryan Callaghan, Cory Calkins, Maggie Hudlow, and Randall Williams have been eliminated from the game.
It's a bloodbath.
The only players left are Nate and Brody with 6 points, and Janis Putelis is in first place with
makes
7.
the last couple questions exciting.
Oh man, I'm feeling the heat. Got to take this hoodie off.
Question 9. The topic is outdoors. This man was Outdoor Life's humor columnist from 1983 to 2009 and wrote the books Kerplunk and They Shoot Canoes, Don't They?
Oh my gosh.
This man
his
was
last name?
Outdoor Life's last name would be good enough. This man was Outdoor Life's humor columnist from 1983 to 2009 and wrote the books Kerplunk and They Shoot Canoes, Don't They?
That's a good question.
Did you get it right?
I believe so.
Okay. Do you have this one
If you'd
right?
thrown another book title in there, I'd be sure of it.
Okay.
This is I don't know if you could. I'm
Oh,
shocked
Nate,
that
you
you would
look
need another
stumped
hint.
over there, buddy.
Yeah, dude, I wasn't freaking born, bro.
In 2009?
Listen, dude, I wasn't even in middle school in 2009. I don't think. You think I
Yeah,
was
but
reading?
do you know who was the president in 1776?
Yeah,
Come on.
dude. George Washington.
No one.
Nobody?
Nobody.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
This man was Outdoor Life's humor columnist from 1983 to 2009 and wrote the books Kerplunk and They Shoot Canoes, don't they?
Now, if you said 1876, I'd say Ulysses S. Grant.
Okay.
Nate, how we doing?
I mean, terrible.
Could fall out of the running after
Yep.
this one. Is everybody ready?
I know this.
Go
answer.
ahead and reveal your answers. We have Nate saying Bill Watterson. Cory says Patrick Durkin. He got part of it right. Janis says McManus. Randall. Bill Heavey. Maggie. Patrick something.
I
Cal.
couldn't think
Patrick
of his-
There's your
McManus.
half a point.
McManus.
Brody
That was
says
what I couldn't
McManus. The correct answer is Patrick McManus. Bill Heavey, he was the other humor columnist that
Yep.
had a long run
Yep.
there. McManus's writing has been compared to Mark Twain. Much of it is about his outdoor adventures growing up in Idaho in the 1940s. His stories feature recurring characters such as his mentor, Rancid Crabtree, his best friend, Crazy Eddie Muldoon, and his dog, Strange. Outdoor Life said in 2018 that McManus belongs on the Mount Rushmore of outdoor writers. What's the other book that you're real fond of, Cal, of his?
Something about grasshoppers, right?
He's a prolific writer. The Bear
Yeah.
A Bear in the Attic is
He had a
that's
ton of
probably
stuff,
my
yeah.
favorite short story of his.
I know
You
the
can only read
Mounting
one
Mount
thing.
Terrible, or that story is pretty darn good.
There's in one of the air transporters that we use in Alaska in their sort of public restroom in the office. There's a short on the back side of the door in the toilet stall by McManus you can read. It's about him riding a bike to a deer hunt, being successful, and then putting the deer on the bike with him to take it home, and it's quite funny.
Love his writing. Very Mark Twain-esque.
There's
All
a
right.
great one about looking for sign. He's out with his older cousin who can drive, right? But it's like very applicable for, like, if you ever go out in mixed company hunting, it's great because like the cousin like jams on the brakes and skids the car, and then there's frozen, like noticeably frozen deer tracks on the side of the road, and the cousin's like, I'm the one with all the experience here. This buck just came through, right?
It's a bygone era, man. They just don't do that kind
They do
of
not.
writing anymore.
All right, here's the correct answer review. 1 was Alaska and Indiana. 2, Suet. 3, Foley Artist. 4, YKK. 5, Dredge. 6, Arizona Strip. 7, Flat or Wingette. 8, Endemic. 9, Patrick McManus. Phil, let's get one last scoreboard update
Oh, this has
before
been
question
brutal.
10.
Giannis can hold it down for question 10. He'll be running away with the game. He's got 8 points in first place, but Brody is hot.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say he's running away with it, Phil.
That's true. That was an exaggeration because you're hot on his ass with 7.
They're the only players left in the game.
I don't like the way this game is going for Randall.
Yeah,
Because he's getting to burn up all of his wrong answers in
sure.
one game.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't help me for the next time I play against him. I would much rather if he would split these
I might not
wrongs
have used all
amongst
my-
2 or 3.
He's gonna be chilling with some drummies later and thinking about all the writing.
I don't understand the drummy thing, because when you're eating,
What was your answer
See, I
on
think
that
this
one?
is what gets you in
I
trouble.
just said
is
I
when-
feel like it's a
Wing, okay.
marketing
Can't move
term that
past
you
it.
bought into.
Remember,
because
his
when
answer
you're
is wing.
when you're indulging in wings, it's fine to just sort of be like, oh, I need another drummy. Just, you're acting like a slob. Got shit everywhere.
I think maybe you should start
You're eating
asking the
wings and
people that
drummies.
you're around and see if they actually think it's okay if you're like drummy.
I just
'Cause
don't want to
think it's
use a word that
off-putting.
ends with ETTE when I'm eating wings.
You don't
It's-
have to.
It seems too buttoned up. Except for towelette. I use towelettes.
You're eating the drumettes. Question 10. The topic is fishing.
Ooh, half point opportunity here.
Name 4 of the 8 states that have a state record muskie over 50 pounds.
Son of a gun.
Name 4 of the 8 states that have a state record muskie over 50 pounds. A lot of furious writing in the room.
Have a state record
Again, we're down to Janis, who has 8 points, and Brody, who has 7. Name 4 of the 8 states that have a state record muskie over 50 pounds. Randall, does Sydney have a wing preference? Are you guys in a very harmonious relationship when it comes to sharing the
Sydney
wings?
has a wing preference. It's to eat the first 3/4 of the wing.
Oh, and then you
And
clean
then
up
I
after?
get to eat all the gristly
I
bits
love
and all the
that.
stuff everywhere. Yeah, so we do have a harmonious wing relationship. I get like a
symbiotic.
stack. I get a stack of drummies, man. They still got a little bit on the end. I'm just lollipopping them.
And some Sunny D.
Yeah.
So that's how. Yeah, it feels like it. That goes.
Name 4 of the 8 states that have a state record muskie over 50 pounds. Randall and Cal are not going to put any extra thought into this one. They wrote down their 4 states. Put that whiteboard down. But Janis and Brody are really struggling.
Oh, I'm not struggling. I'm just like,
Your posture and face say otherwise.
Constipated.
no. No. I went running this morning, so no problem there.
Name 4 of the 8 states that have a state record muskie over 50 pounds. Yanni, how you doing?
I've got a solid 3.
Okay.
Solid.
3/4 of a point.
I will say, just getting back to wings, I think
Please.
they're still like a very nostalgic food for me, and I crave them, but they've lost a lot of luster since the price of chicken wings has gone up to the point that you don't want to order more than you can eat. You know, like I feel like when I go to a wing place now, I'm like, do I really want to pay for 20? Right?
But a cold leftover wing, I'm a huge fan of.
That's true.
Really like.
Yeah, remember the old, well, you might be too young to remember the old like 10-cent wing nights.
Oh no, that's what we had in high school.
Yeah.
We used to just go out like after football practice or something and
Pitchers of beer for
get,
like
like,
$2.
buckets of 50 wings and just try to see how many you could put down.
I have a hot take that I think grilled wings
I'm
are
keeping mine.
actually better than fried wings. Maybe
I think there's a big spectrum.
Just
maybe
depends on the
maybe it's
establishment.
because I'm especially good at grilling wings. But it's a new level in my wing eating career.
Cal tried to make a chicken wing one time out of an elk shank
Yeah.
for a Super Bowl party.
Lollipop.
Yeah.
All right. How do you feel about your answer there, Yanni?
And
Sous vide and
I
then
got one.
deep fry and coat it
Go
in Frank's.
ahead
Is it good?
and reveal your answers. We have Nate saying Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota. Cory, Wisconsin, Michigan, North Dakota, Illinois. Janis, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan, North Dakota. Randall, Wisconsin, North Dakota, Minnesota, Kentucky. Maggie,
Went with a flashy
Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota.
there's a trend.
Cal, New York, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan.
I like Cal's answers.
Brody, New York, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan. Here are the 8 states: Wisconsin, New York, Michigan, Minnesota, Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and
Kentucky.
Iowa. Brody got that one right, and Janis got
Is it
that
a world
one
record
wrong.
from New York?
Well, so here, let me tell you. The Wisconsin and New
He's
York
got it, don't
state
worry.
record muskie weighs 69 pounds. Michigan is 58 pounds. Minnesota, Ohio, and Pennsylvania are 55 pounds. And West Virginia and Iowa are 50 pounds. Despite multiple state records that are bigger, IGFA recognizes the world record as a 67-pounder that was caught in Wisconsin. So New York, they have their state record is 69 pounds, but the IGFA does not recognize that one.
Yeah, there's some controversy. I was too chicken to do New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio.
A lot of Great Lakes states on that list.
Yeah, didn't we interview a guy on the MeatEater podcast? And that's all he talked about was like musky controversy.
Pat
right?
Durkin has wrote about it a number of times. There may have been a guest.
No, he had like he's like the historical.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
historian. You know, he's the record bookkeeper for.
Yeah, didn't he have some
Musky
nickname
man.
like the Musky Doctor or something like that?
All right, we're headed to overtime. Play the drop,
that's
Phil.
exciting. I get to play again.
Tiebreaker.
Whoa!
tiebreakers in a row from
Damn.
Okay, we got a new sound from Phil.
Is that able to play on TV?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, very
Nice.
good.
Royalty free.
A good
I hope we don't strip
addition
all the soul out of this bad boy just
to the
to
show.
just so we don't run
Just
into
to what?
No, just to make it TV friendly.
All right,
Right?
we are down to Janis and Brody, who both have 8 correct answers.
It's almost as if this was scripted for TV.
We will settle this with a numerical question. Whoever is closest between those two will be declared the winner, but the rest of the room will play along as well, because if somebody gets it right on the nose, MeatEater will add an extra $100 donation to the end of the game. The tiebreaker topic is woodsmanship. According to NASA, how many phases of the moon are there?
According to NASA.
According
That's
to
the
NASA,
key.
how many phases of the moon are there? And if Yanni and Brody were to tie again, we will do a thing that's only happened one other time in MeatEater trivia history. We will go to a second tiebreaker, and that will unlock another new sound that Phil has over there.
Absolutely.
According to NASA, how many phases of the moon are there?
Are you drawing out every phase?
Ones I could come up with.
Okay, Brody looks pretty satisfied with what he wrote down. Randall has now joined him. How many phases of the moon are there? The NASA part is just to assign this to somebody so you know that it's official and it's real. This is the agreed upon number
You drawing pictures, Cal?
I am. Yeah.
by most folks. According to NASA, how many phases of the moon are there? Randall going back to his whiteboard.
Yeah, I mean,
he
I don't-
wants that
it doesn't-
extra $100.
I might as well just erase what I have and not replace it with anything.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Not a big moon guy.
We want a $600 donation.
I'd get rid of it if I could.
Those tides. How we doing, Yanni?
Yeah. Has anybody proposed getting
writing
rid of the
things.
national debt by selling the moon?
There's
It's hanging right there.
There's some internet companies where you can buy moon real estate. It's not that expensive either. And although I think it's been argued that they don't have that official.
Right.
It's
to
been
sell.
argued.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind
Yeah,
of
but
like
then they
Mike
say, well,
Lee
who
trying
does
to
own
sell
it?
public lands.
That's
He's
right.
Like, I'll
It's
get
the
rid of
same
this
thing.
for you, even though you own it.
Because the moon is owned by the world, right? It's not. Wasn't that the declaration?
That's what the moon wants you to think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yanni, we're waiting on you. He really wants this W.
In reality, we're just an alien ant farm.
Yanni's a big
That's
moon
right.
guy.
band.
I guarantee you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a what, man?
Big moon guy.
Go
do you ever read
ahead
The Dome
and
by Stephen
reveal
King?
your
That's a good one.
answers. We have Nate saying 8. Cory says 8. Randall says 6. Maggie says 28. Cal says 5. Then our 2 players left. We have Brody saying 6 and Janis saying 8. One of you is right on the nose. The correct answer is 8, giving Janis the victory.
Moon guys.
Nate and Cory also had it right on the nose.
Sheer
3
lunacy.
of our players.
I want you to explain it though. I want to know if my thinking, how I got to 8
The
was
8
correct.
phases of the moon are new: waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full, waning gibbous, third quarter, and waning crescent. The cycle repeats itself every 29.5 days. So those
That's
are
what
your
that was the
That's what
number
Maggie
I
was
was
going
thinking
for.
about.
There's the four majors and the 4 minors to give you 8 phases of the moon.
And they all hunt well.
There you go.
That's right. That's
All right,
right.
Janis, what are you going to do with your $600 donation today? This
Well-
is the second straight episode. We've gone to overtime and had somebody get it right on the nose.
Jeez.
Awesome.
And both times it was our winner. Last time it was Brody with 1992.
Yeah,
and the
I
river
know.
runs through it. This time it was Janis with 8.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
I wasn't
I'm
going to
gonna
call
do-
attention to that since this is. I don't know if this episode can be on TV with the with that whiteboard declaration.
Oh, sorry.
Even though
Oh,
I
we
think
can
we're all
blur
on
it
board.
out.
I thought I was showing this side. Well, they're kind of related. But the other day, I was getting a new tags for our new plow truck, and decided to go custom, and just because it was a white truck, and I wanted a cool looking plate to go on it, and there's so many options of cool looking plates, and so I texted Cal, and I'm like, what's up with the PLWA, man? Should I support them? And Cal's response was like, 100% yes, great organization, need all the help they can get.
Okay, so who is
Cal,
it?
I'm going to ask you to give the pitch.
Public Land Water Association. They're based out of Anaconoosh these days, Anaconda, Montana. Formerly a strong candidate for state capital. A good if you build it, they won't come story.
Okay.
Public Land Water Association, they are utilizing the public to identify public access that's been illegally shut down. So this started as a bunch of lawyers who like to fly fish and pulling up to legal stream access sites to see them illegally posted for as no trespassing areas. And so they started getting litigious and started raising awareness. Now PLWA has a list of easements that are currently being disputed by unsavory landowners, a situation that spiked seriously during our influx of new Montana residents during COVID who bought land that had existing access easements through it and decided it would be better for everybody if they shut that down so they could have it for themselves. Okay. So Public Land Water Association is a great organization.
Do they get involved in like the disputes that whether a road is a public?
Yes. So there's a bunch of road disputes right now, which are real serious. Their most famous case, and they need a lot of help. So there's a lot of groups involved at the end, but the Salyer Lane case over in the Ruby Valley would be like one of the biggest examples of PLWA notifying the public to be in this fight because the Salyer Lane case actually threatened the entire Montana stream access law. So we have phenomenal stream access in the state of Montana only because groups like PLWA got involved.
$600 going their way via MeatEater, Janis, and his plow truck.
Yeah, Public Land Water Access on Instagram. I just recently started following them, and they post a lot of good stuff. It's very informative.
Are they only in Montana?
They're only in Montana yet. I mean, you can take the tools that they can give you into any state. If you're ever in Anaconoosh, you can go over and visit Smelter Brewing.
But since all of you out there one day dream of hunting in Montana, recommend you pay attention here too.
There you go.
Yep.
Well done, Yanni.
Thanks, Spencer.
Victory in overtime. Join us next week for more MeatEater trivia. Only game show where conservation always wins.
Yeah, Spencer from South Dakota, he's the host. Using those smooth, mellow tones, he lays them questions down. And he likes taking those 2- and 3-year-old bucks. And he's an avid amateur rock